Hello and welcome to today's video. We are in France at the Paul Ricard circuit for the next round in our Formula 1 career. We've qualified 13th, slightly ahead of Vettel, who got 14th. I don't know if that was because of bad qualifying time or if because of penalties. But here we go anyway. Around the first corner, no incidents, and very fast circuit this. Lots of overtakes and lots of close racing. As you can see there, almost colliding with the Alfa Romeo, but managing to keep out of his gearbox, which is always a good thing in Formula 1. Very easy to damage the wings. So as we're rushing down this main street, sparks flying everywhere, cars are heavy, lots of fuel at this stage of the race. Brake discs are glowing like mad, and not the best exit. We do have the Ferrari of Vettel behind us, so we're going to be under a lot of pressure here. So many sparks on this circuit, it's crazy. So we're running a lowish downforce, get the maximum speed on the streets. Quite a few upgrades as well this race, so I'm actually at a stage now where I think I'm competitive for point finishes as we go on board here. I think this is in behind Kimi Räikkönen. Do we go for the overtake? No. Hitting the dirty air there, putting us a little bit wide. But we're holding on to him. Had a cheeky look there, but there's no chance overtaking there. Because there's so many tight, windy corners like this as well, it's easy to catch back up with this train effect going on right now. Car is more competitive, but I still lack that mechanical grip in some of the faster corners. So you'll see the car just peeling away through some of the faster corners because I just can't hold the same speed. You'll see it here. Just don't have the same grip as the cars in front. Look at good straight line speed, and car's really good onto the braking now as well. So we're staying with the pack. Vettel hasn't been able to get past us yet, but there's been no DRS yet. I think it's going to be enabled this lap though, so we may see Vettel open the DRS, not now but at the next straight. Sparks are still flying. Of course, there was an update to the game this week which added the new pit lane entry from 2019 into the game, so it's not the pit lane entry and halfway down the street. It is actually at the last corner now, so that's nice. Nice little change. Also, the car liveries have got an update, and the Ferrari has the 90-year logo on it now, which is difficult to see from this angle. There you go, you might be able to see it there. It'll be in the thumbnail or the video, so you'll be able to see it there. So now we're under pressure from Vettel. He's just got so much more speed through here, just have to let him go. And now we have the Renault, I think of Ricciardo, possibly. Renault having a really bad season this year. Seem to have gone really far back from the competitive car they had maybe 2 seasons ago. Nice overhead shot there. And now we're back on to the slipstream DRS Open. We're not going to be able to overtake Vettel though. That Ferrari is much too strong. Completely out of position down here. Someone locking up the wheel as they go into the first corner and at the second corner too. There's a whole gaggle just in front, all bunched up, which is probably helping me. I've got that little bit of breathing room for making a small mistake or anything. I can catch back up really quickly. Taking a different line through there gives me a little bit extra speed out of the fast corner onto the main street as people are jostling for position ahead. But even with DRS open, I can't keep up with Vettel. He's got all the cars in front of him, so he's getting like double DRS. But because they are all fighting over position, I'm right on the back of them again. There's Lando Norris. 2 recent points. Still haven't worked out what their name is this now. Nearly sure they've changed again. We've got the 2 Haas's as well. Standing behind the Ferrari. Ooh, we're getting close. Almost collected Vettel there. Had to steer away from him. Now I'm under pressure from the Renault behind. Right up behind me. Pulls to the outside. Give him room. Not going to get around there. Ooh, heavy on the brakes. I don't think I caught him off there. I think he was just a little bit too ambitious. And behind Vettel still. Vettel really struggling to get past these cars. Back onto the main street, DRS open everywhere. Car hitting 195 mile an hour. Heavy on the brakes. With a quick left right. And then back on the power again. For another short straight down into one of the quickest corners on the circuit. Absolutely flat out. The Williams going around it at 184 mile an hour. It's just unreal at them speeds. Staying ahead of the Renault. As we don't run wide, we're actually going into the pits, into the new pit lane entry for 2019. And Lando Norris following me in. Ferrari were out, but Vettel decided to continue on, so in we go. Wheels off, new wheels on, and out we go. Fantastic stop from the Williams pit crew. And we stay ahead of the McLaren. Going for the undercut here. We were sitting in 12th place. So let's see if we can get into the points. Pitting the engine up to high mode now. So we can get maximum speed. That's a beautiful shot. So we race around the S's. Some slow corners. Followed by fast corners. Now the little dink to the left. And down super long straight DRS open. Coming up behind Magnussen. Pull out to his right and overtake him. Now heavy on the brakes into the left right. On my holder position. We're going to be seeing a lot of Magnussen for this race. Still think the Williams is one of the prettiest cars on the grid. I love the blue and white fade. The Haas is all over me. Go around the final corner and onto the main straight once again. Can't see the wing mirrors, so I don't know where Magnussen is. But he's just right behind me. Cars coming out of the pit. Very dangerous pit exit. The pit exit actually leads out onto the racing line, which I don't think should be a thing in Formula 1. I think pit exit should always exit out on the non-racing line. So we make a little bit of ground, and then yeah, it's DRS, you're a sitting duck. As there goes Magnussen past. We're just not close enough to get him onto the braking, so we're just going to have to follow him for a while now. Currently on lap 7 of 13. It's a nice corner there. It's trying to keep on the power, but not too much to run too wide. The mileage around this circuit is very low. It's a pretty new circuit to me, so I don't know it as well as others, and initially I didn't enjoy it. I didn't think it flowed very nice, but the more I race on it, the more I'm growing to like it. Some nice corners in it. Lots of long straights, nicer overtaking. Just push a little bit too deep in there. Trying to get the DRS, trying to get within 1 second. The detection zone just went through. There to go. 1 second. Do we have DRS? Yes, we do. DRS open. McLaren right behind us. And the Ferrari of Vettel going 3 wide into the corner. Who's going to win? Brake late. Just hold it around the outside and I keep my position. I think that was pretty solid racing from me there. From 3 of the most famous names in Formula 1, the Williams, McLaren and the Ferrari. All good racing. It'd be lovely to get back to an era where all 3 are fighting with each other. Rather than seeing the Williams so far back on the grid, but they've had their money issues and they're slowly getting back there. Hopefully by next season they'll be back to being a competitive team. Maybe not pushing for the points, but at least pushing others around them. So, got the DRS and we try to take Magnussen. He locks his brakes into the first corner. Oh, we're trying to hold him. Trying to stay with him. Just not able to do so. But we'll stay with him here now. Try to get the DRS detection again. Should be coming up very soon. And hopefully we can get him down the main street. So there's the DRS. DRS is open now. And we can watch the Williams as it slowly catches up. The Ferrari of Vettel is past me. Can we get them both? Oh, heavy on the brakes. I think we just kept one of the wheels in the white line. I think that's fine. That's a good overtake. And we are up into, I think at this stage, I think we're sitting in 10th. 9th or 10th. But not everyone ahead of us has taken their stop. Even at this later stage. As the Ferrari of Vettel just pushes Magnussen out of the way. Tells him, I'm a former champion. I'm a much better racer than you. So, onto the main street once again. Battle with the DRS. And sit and duck. Nothing I can do, and it's just, yeah, just go ahead. There's no point in trying to fight Vettel at this stage. Let him get on with his race. Magnussen trying to overtake there down the inside, and he had to slam on the brakes. I didn't think I closed the door on him. I think I left him plenty of room. He just got scared. So do I get DRS here? I do. That'll keep me ahead. Off the Haas for a little bit then. Try not to take too much curbs on this circuit. Very easy to spin the tires up and lose a lot of grip. We're on lap 10. Only a few laps to go. Get a call through at this stage that the turbo is giving us issues. So we're slightly down in power a little bit, but not enough to cause issues. Go into the final corner and accelerate out. No DRS this time. Vettel is pulling away. Now Magnussen's up behind us again. DRS open. Tries to go around the outside, but I'm having none of it. Give him room, but shutting the door on him as well. Another nice helicopter shot here. Back the car sliding slightly as we're nearing the end of the race and the tires just aren't the same grip. But the run Magnussen got out of that corner there is just unreal. And we actually lose 2 places, but we pull back. We got Norris under braking, and we got the position back again. I'm behind Magnussen now. We're coming in to the last few corners of this lap as I run very wide there, and Norris trying to overtake. He just doesn't have the pace. Whoa! Very late on the brakes there. Now we come into the second to last corner. We get a call. Yellow flags are out. I think it's on this lap. Yeah, there we go. Stricken racing point. And we wait until the green flags are waved at us again, and we overtake Magnussen into the first corner. We get our position back. As we are now on lap 12 of 13. Just one more lap to go. After this one, a very quick left-hander. Gonna have Magnussen with the DRS open. He's not quite close enough this time. It's a pretty easy corner for myself this time. And I'm happy enough with the McLaren and the Haas to be fighting with each other. Kimi Räikkönen tries to find a way past as well, but there's no way. Nice, clean, fast racing. Very enjoyable racing. So final corner. Let's put our fuel up, mix up to high. Got about 0.4 of a lap spare fuel, so we're going to use it for a little bit just to stay ahead as Norris locks up the wheels. Still had a better exit though than me. Got a good run, almost 3 wide going into that corner, but Norris has made it past Magnussen. Aaron looking very shiny in that orange and blue livery. So onto the very fast DRS zone. We are on high fuel mix, so we're going to be pretty quick. Go defensive, head into the middle, heavy on the brakes, and just slide it in. As we go now into the technical section, very fast right-hander, and slow it down ever so slightly for the long right-hander, and then into a left-hander. It's just trying to maintain a good speed through here. Coming into the second to last corner, McLaren right up behind us. Final corner, very slow, needs a good exit, and we get it. There we have it. Across the finish line. And it's another finish in the points for the Williams in 9th place. 2 points. Very good race. And we are now in 8th place in the championship. Moving ahead of Sergio Perez, who I think was the one that got DNF'd. Yeah. Perez in the recent point, DNF. With his engine blown. So there we have it. 9th place in the French Grand Prix, Circuit Paul Ricard. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye.